Hello and a very warm welcome to another video here on Explorer with me, Arno Schmidt. Hope you're excited as me to try and see in action Mono Green Devotion, my take on the deck, what I believe to be one of the best decks in Explorer. And even though this is of course a deck that has been huge in Pioneer for like the last year, and we still don't have every card that this deck has in Pioneer. We're still missing sideboard cards, the Chain Whale as an artifact to fetch with Karn, and we're still missing Oath of Nissa as a 4th in the main deck, which is pretty huge. But nonetheless, I think this deck is at a point where in Explorer it is really, really strong. And if you want to have a deck that can go toe-to-toe, or toe-to-toe is even an underestimation, that can beat up on those mid-range decks, especially Rakdos mid-range, Mono Green Devotion is your deck. Alright, so with Nykthos coming from Explorer Anthology, we finally have the deck available to us. So we just have to fill out the slots that Oath of Nissa, we can't play Oath of Nissa, so we have to fill out those slots. So what I did is I added lands, because Oath of Nissa is a 1-mana card that can find you lands. So I added a couple lands to the deck. Usually lists play 21 lands. We're playing 23 now. Some lists also play 22 lands. It's a bit of a debate, but I think without Oath of Nissa, I definitely want to be at the 22 range. I added a Paradise Druid. Some lists in the past in Pioneer have already played Sylvan Caryatid. Unfortunately, we don't have that card. Would be a bit better than Paradise Druid. Nonetheless, gives us another early play to ramp us, right? Like the early mana is so important for this deck. Could see adding a second copy. I could see also cutting a land and adding a second copy of Paradise Druid. But lands also fundamentally are mana sources. And 23 lands is still quite low if you think about it, for a deck that has like 6 and 5 drops. The number of those lands is so low because you have all these rampers. But I think, the amount of mana is actually pretty. 23 is a good number. Like, you want to make your land drops and at least until turn 3. And then, yeah. So, Lovestruck Beast is a card that also has been in Pioneer for a while in those lists. It's quite good with Kiora. It's just a nice mid-range threat. It blocks well early against aggressive decks. Draws you a card for Kiora. It just does a lot of things. And yeah, we can't play stuff like Teferi, who slows the sunset, or Nicol-Bolas Dragon, which also has been a thing in Mono Green Devotion in the past, because we don't have Oath of Nissa to cast those easily, right? So we gotta make do with other things. And I added Skysovereign and one Nissa who shakes the world to the deck. Skysovereign is just a really, really strong card in Pioneer. It kills so many things. It's really good against the mid-range stuff. It's quite good in the mirror match too, to just have this flying 6/5, maybe kill down a Karn, the great creator. Just an overall very strong card. You can find it with Storm the Festival. Nissa, again, kind of the same. Strong, powerful. Find it with Storm the Festival. We'll see like what exactly is like, but I think this is a pretty good split. Like, you could play 2 Nissas or you could play 2 Skysovereign, but they're legendary. And I think I just like this split a lot. So this list is what I would go with so far, right now. Sideboard, Haywire Mite, Pithing Needle, pretty standard stuff. Damping Sphere, not necessarily what you need. You could have something like an Ezek's Chariot in that slot, because I don't think there's many decks that are affected by Damping Sphere. You can fetch Damping Sphere in the mirror match to shut off Nykthos sometimes. Yeah. Stonebrain, Transmogrifying Wand, Skysovereign, the Mightstone and Weakstone as a removal spell, Woodcaller Automaton. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna cut the Damping Sphere for Ezek's Chariot. I think that has more utility. You could also have like a second of something, like a second Stonebrain, or like a second Tormod script, but I think that's okay. Unlicensed Heir is an option too, but I think more often than not, because Karn is already so expensive, when you're playing against a graveyard deck, you will get the Tormod script and not have time for Unlicensed Heirs. Alright. Mono Green Devotion. I didn't favorite the deck, so I have to scroll a little bit down here. There we have it. Let's see. Recently I've been playing, Explorer a lot, and I've been running as a deck quite often. People are certainly, they know what's up. And yeah. It's definitely a deck where there's been debate about if something should be banned out of it. So I don't know, maybe it's not the safest deck to invest wildcards into, although I think it's unlikely that stuff will get banned. But Nykthos, Karn, a Great Creator are pretty strong cards. At least Nykthos is really, really messed up. Yeah, I mean, I'm on the draw. If I draw a second land, I'm good, but otherwise... I think I'm gonna keep. It's a close hand though. Alright. Now it's a great hand. Now we can go Kiora into Elf, turn 2. It's just huge upside to this hand. We're playing the mirror match. The mirror match is essentially a race. Who gets more power onto the board quicker? Yeah, being on the play is quite helpful in that, of course. Opponent has 5 mana here. That's a turn 3 Cavalier. That's, yeah, one of the grossest things you could see. I got a turn 3 Cavalier too, so we'll see. I mean, do I actually have a turn 3 Cavalier? Yeah, I do, right? Yeah, of course I do. Yeah. Here's a moment where, yeah, having a land would actually be the best mana source because it would be a free mana source, but I don't have a third land, so... Okay, I want to draw first. Although, do I want to draw first? Because if I draw Nykthos, I might have taken a forest there. So that's a reason to draw first. Karn and Nissa. Okay. Yeah. This is turn 4, by the way. Deck is pretty nutty when you don't interact with it. Yeah, they can just storm again. Can, I don't know, get a Cityscape Leveler with the Karn. I don't know. They can... The world's theirs.
Something truly spectacular.
I will not lose another friend.
They played that card on the sideboard. Ooh, okay. Huh. Wow.
I love to make a splash.
Alright, that's pretty cool. That's the thing I haven't thought about. Wow, I mean 9 mana is a lot, but that's really powerful. Maybe that should be the Azika's Chariot, huh? Alright, not much sideboarding to be done. Okay. That was a beating. That was turn 4 of the game. What they just did was incredible. Wasn't it? Like, man, this deck can do some crazy stuff. Absolutely incredible. I mean, when you see a game like that, you're like, we have to ban something, right? This just doesn't seem like remotely fair. But then you look at the tournaments, you look at how Mono Green Devotion is doing, and it's actually not as successful as you would think. So you can play Wolfwillow Haven here. And then I can play Kiora next turn, and then untap the Wolfwillow Haven and play some more stuff. It's actually better than playing Kiora right now. Pretty good. Storm.
Not to brag, but my friend's kind of a big deal. Let's get moving.
Would be nice to have a button, actually, to check your sideboard for, especially playing this deck. You know, just click on it, and then you see your entire sideboard. You can scroll through it. That would help. I mean, I have untapped, so I can take a look at my sideboard. But just something to consider, right? So I could play Karn. There's nothing fantastic I can get here. I only have 1 mana left. Huh. I could just get a land. Stay back from my elf. They want to attack. I guess I block. And then next turn I can play Storm. Or I play Troll here and hope to find a land that way.
Bet you've never been hugged by a kraken before. Nature flows with vigor.
I think it's actually nice to slow roll the Karn. We have 6-8 mana next turn. I don't need to fetch a land, right? Like it's just.
The ocean surges, life thrives.
Yikes. It's Nykthos. They play Voracious Hydra. Yeah, Nykthos is the broken one. Like now they can really do some nasty stuff. Guess. Guess I could have just Karn for was Stonebrain and Stonebrain Nykthos last turn? I did have 8 mana, so I would have had enough to do so. The upside of storming that turn means I can find like Nykthos and go crazy, right? That's what I wanted to do. Didn't really work out, did it? Like hindsight is 20/20, so.
One drop ripples and grows.
Okay, it looks like the hand is empty though. That's good. They have a ton of mana but no plays. So I can either Karn. Get something like Skysovereign, start mowing down their stuff. Although they have a 5/6 that they can block Skysovereign with. Do I have enough mana to get Cityscape Leveler? I have exactly enough mana to get Cityscape Leveler. It's a pretty good card to have in play. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that line. And blow up.
I love to make a splash.
The Kiora, I guess.
I will not stop.
If I kill the 5/6, they can get the Hydra back. You lose a lot of devotion, but I think I'm happy this way. They have Boseiju. Kiora. What is it? Yeah. I destroyed the thing they had a replacement for. Oh, gosh.
I love them all.
Sucks. And now they drew something good.
Let's get moving.
Oh my gosh. Gonna get the portal again.
Do not fall to me. You will not threaten this world.
So I have 7 mana in play. And just about each print sacrifices for creatures. Okay. I'll sack those. So let me understand this. They attack with the 5/5 and everything else goes at this. So I could jump and have my Karn survive, but I have a second Karn, so I don't really care about the Karn. So I can just double block the Heart, the Lovestruck Beast, and let my Kiora survive. I think that's the play here. Yeah. So 3, 6, 7 mana, 8 mana if I put the troll on thing, and then I have Kiora making even more mana. So if I put this on the Wolfwillow Haven land, I can make 4 mana with Kiora. 12. I want to get the Cityscape Leveler into play, of course, and just destroy both Planeswalkers and the portal. Alright, I'll put it on the Wolfwillow Haven one, I guess. Alright, so now I can play this and still get the Cityscape back because I have the extra land here, assured. There's Nykthos. Okay, now things get nasty. So now I use this to make a ton of mana, untap it. I have 12. So I can storm and then untap it, right? Yeah. Well, what if I find another Kiora? So I'll just untap it now. If I find another Kiora with the storm, I have it already. I guess if I find another Nykthos. Ah, true. Well, it's okay. I'll just get Nissa and Llanowar Elves. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, so now I activate this again. 15, 17 mana. Okay. Oh, yeah. So I can make even more mana with the Nissa and have a Kiora in hand, so I can make even more mana. How do I ultimately win this game? Or make it so that my opponent really is done? I can kill all the Planeswalkers in the portal already with the Cityscape. I should maybe just Stonebrain my opponent's Storm the Festival. That's probably a good idea. I think that's the best idea I have. Can I kill my opponent? 4, 8, 15. Do I have any haste? I can get the Woodcaller Automaton, right? The Woodcaller Automaton. What does it say again exactly? Oh, I'm not 100%, but let's just play Karn. The timer is rolling. If you cast it until targeting, it becomes a prefix with base and power. Okay, so I can make an 8/8 tree folk. How so? So this is 4, 12, 8/8. Okay, perfect. Then I'll get the Woodcaller. They don't have any blockers, right? But they have Karn, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't stop the Woodcaller. So I get the Woodcaller. I have 4, 12, exactly 20. I'll untap here. I'll tap that again for 15. I'll play Woodcaller for 10. And I guess I can target the Nykthos. Have an 11/11. Attack, face, 490, 23 damage. Blow this up. Alright. Crazy. Yeah, I'm not the expert at MonoG Devotion. There's certainly players out there who can do these turns a lot faster. They see the lines already because they've played this deck 50 hours, 100 hours, 200 hours, I don't know. So I'm taking a little bit more time, but yeah, I guess also helps you to think everything through. Anyways, that was crazy. Okay, Portal to Phyrexia though. That is a cool card. I think I want to play that. Yeah, I mean, this is hardly a mulligan. I have Elf into Haven. I don't have direct payoff, but I have a 4 mana, turn 4 storm, so it's good enough. Hold on a 5. Mono green is a deck where you do want to aggressively mulligan. Now I have a 5. Perfect. Because you make up for resources very easily with Kiora, with Cavalier, with Karn. If you don't have early mana dogs, early ramp, more likely than not you don't want to keep that hand. But it depends on the matchups a bit. For example, if you play against Rakdos midrange, where you know they have Fatal Push, Bone Crusher Giant to kill your elves, you might want to keep a 7-card hand that doesn't have elves, but has just good value and land drops, because you are aware that they will just kill your elves anyways.
We will not fail. Rise, my elemental friend.
Hey! One drop ripples and grows.
If this is good, we have a game on our hands. It's a Nissa, alright, that's pretty good.
And we are all connected. Harness the elements.
Not too bad. Okay. So I can play a Storm here. I think that's the first thing I'm gonna do. Karn and Haven. Or Forest. Forest is 2 mana. Nissa out.
I will defend my allies.
This is again like Portal to Phyrexia would not be insane here. Just the Cityscape Leveler is what I wanted to get, I suppose. Destroy that Nissa. Yeah, unfortunately my Nykthos doesn't really do anything crazy here. I could play another Storm, but I think Cityscape Leveler is what I want to be doing.
I am not frightened by you.
I gotta play the Forest for that.
Behold, nature's true power. My spirit fades.
Opponent has 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. Not quite enough for Storm. I was actually crucial that I didn't play my Nykthos and I kept playing Forest because I found that Nissa. Huh. Yeah. Something to keep in mind. Slow rolling the Nykthos because of Nissa. Nissa really impressed this game for sure. Just didn't have enough devotion to make enough mana with Nykthos, but Nissa, it's just it did it all on her own. Very nice. Interesting. They have Boseiju maybe? If they have Boseiju, they would have done it first and then attacked for 3/3. In addition to the 4/4. Can't have that. Okay. So I want to get rid of those storms. Which I can do with the Stone Brain. Or with Tormod's Crypt, I guess. Do I have lethal here? Is a good question, I guess. I could get the Woodcaller again. Kill the 4/4 in my way. They can jump block the Woodcaller, take 10, 19 damage. 19! They're at 19. Jump. But do I have enough mana for all that? I don't. Right now, I don't. No, I don't. Close. It's very close. Okay. Well, then I'll just get the Stone Brain.
Stand down.
And I guess before I do anything, I can just do this. I should have done that first. Guess now I just get a Karn.
And you look like lunch.
Okay, I should just play a bit faster. I think at this point I have to win. I have this thing where I want to make the best play every turn, but when the rope is running, yeah, it's a bit tough. I think my opponent knows they're done at this point. Let me see. Do I have lethal anyway? Anyhow? I just don't have enough devotion to make enough mana to get that Woodcaller going.
The land shall conquer you.
I mean, now I could get a Skysovereign, kill this, kill that. 6, 8, 16 damage. It's not enough. Alright, I gotta do something now. I gotta attack. I'm not gonna rope out here.
Time to ebb from battle.
True goodness can never be corrupted.
Could get the statue. Could I get a Skysovereign? Nissa was very, very good. Just a note to myself. Alright, untap this Nykthos.
Let's get moving.
I guess I could have done all of this pre-combat and get rid of the blocker. Again, like the way I sequenced this turn was certainly wrong and not perfect. I mean, wrong is a strong word, but you know, like I could have done things better. Opponent plays one Nissa. One Voracious Hydra, okay. You have a Cavalier in hand. And even if they find Nykthos now, Nykthos is just not like what are they gonna ramp into? Karn is the best thing they have, I guess. I could have also named Karn Stonebrain, but I think this was pretty fine. And the interesting or cool thing is that I guess I could have actually, what I could have done is I could have not gone with the Skysovereign. I could have sacked my Stonebrain, it gets exiled, and then I can Karn it back into my hand, because Karn also takes artifacts from your own exile, and then I name Karn. And when you name Karn and Storm the Festival in the mono green mirror match, it's very difficult for them to win. Those are the supreme cards, right? Okay. The mono green mirror. I hope you could learn and get an insight of how to play that matchup. Pretty complex. But also, I mean, sometimes just like game one was just a steamroll. You know, my opponent on turn 4 they had what did they have, like bazillion mana with Nykthos, and that's just how games end. But then there's also these games where you have to intricately sequence everything, map it out. When do you untap Nykthos? What do you activate first? And you just like make sure to hit the spot, you know, make everything right. Which is not easy. This is definitely not a simple ramp deck. This is a very complex ramp deck with the Wishboard. Oh, I forgot to change the Portal to Phyrexia. Add that in. Yorion and Glacial Fortress. Blue-white, huh? Blue-white. A bit worried about Sensor. So I'm just gonna do this. Good.
My octopus for a walk. flows with vigor.
Okay, I'll just activate Nykthos. That was big. Cavalier resolving there. And a Storm the Festival. My opponent not doing anything. I don't think I want to run into a Shark Typhoon for one here with my Elvish Mystic. I'll have to see. Okay. Well. If I find another Nykthos, obviously want to be the one activating Nykthos first. But if I just find a generic land, I have then 10 mana. Okay.
The ocean surges, life thrives.
So I'm thinking about Farewell here. Oh yeah, what I wanted to do there is actually I wanted to activate the Nykthos with the Cavalier trigger on the stack. So I wanted to do a stop, miss-sequence there. And then we could have had infinite mana with Nykthos, but now... yeah, we don't. I could have taken the Lair of the Hydra actually there. Okay, more devotion. A sweeper is gonna hit us pretty hard. But these Cavaliers are just gonna put back important cards, so I think I'm gonna be okay. So now I will start with this one, or with this one. I think with this one. It's like Dovin's wieder. Okay. Another Dovin's wieder? No. There's another Nykthos. And an elf or Kiora or land. Kiora has a lot of mana. Which I'm not sure I need, but maybe.
Not to brag, but my friend's kind of a big deal.
Oh. Oh. Oopsie. Okay, that was a mess up. I should have taken the land there. I didn't. Yeah, I thought I had enough mana to activate the Nykthos, but I didn't. Yeah, that was a mistake. I should have just taken the land there. It's a minor thing. It's not that big of a deal, but yeah. I just want to find Karn here, diversify my threat base. Or Nissa. Like, we've seen half our deck. Nice. Now taking Nykthos doesn't make much sense because I'm out of anything to do. Let's take the troll, draw another card. It's just absurd, right? Like my opponent's trying to control things, but...
Behold nature's true power.
Bora, alright. You got it, you got it. I did not get the chance to respond and float some mana. Not cool, not cool. Okay, so what do we want to put back? Kind of funny, we can put back the other Cavaliers. I think that's the best thing I can get. Yeah, just Lovestruck Beast, I suppose. Or this Old Growth Troll. But now I'm not quite sure which triggers what, so that's awkward. Oh gosh. Yeah, I'm not sure which. Exile Cavalier of Thorns. Exile Cavalier of Thorns. This one targets that. This one targets that. This one targets. That's very confusing. Okay, so I put a Cavalier on top. And this one puts that on top. Okay, cool. Alright, this worked out. There's a Karn. There's a Storm. Alright. Okay.
I love to make a splash.
Harness the elements.
Okay, I mean at this point, I just have lethal. I don't know, I'm just casting things because why not? I should be a little careful that I'm not decking myself. But I'm still okay. Alright, 16 coming across, GG. So much clickery, so much here and there. Yikes. Okay, next game. I mean, Skysovereign ain't that good. I could change it for like a chariot, I guess. Yeah. Chariot quite good against control if you slam down on turn 3 or something. There's a chariot on turn 3. Aethergast. I need lands. Not the right land. Lay down arms, an explorer, huh? Yeah, I'll try my luck here and try to resolve this chariot. Yep. Alright. That was big. Missing a land drop, so 4 spells in hand. Okay. Pretty decent set of answers from my opponent so far. I think I bought him. It's a lot of Aethergast and 80 cards. Wow. Oh god. Alright. Opponent has a really, really good draw, and we are just drawing Nykthos. Oh gosh. This ain't gonna resolve. But, you know, you gotta try. Sitting around doing nothing. Just 2 Nykthos, it's so sad. Oh. Those would have just been forest. Yeah, that's a downside.
I've learned much during my travels. May your blade strike true. We must protect the people.
Bet you've never been hugged by a kraken before.
Strike fast and strike hard.
Smells fishy here. Leave my squids alone.
Alright. I have a feeling there's an absorb waiting for me.
Let's get moving.
Alright, resolves. Damn. Damn all those forests. Huh. Maybe they have something like a Brazen Borrower. They didn't choose to play Yorion for 2 turns in a row, you know? It's like... I was figuring they have another counter, but they kept up Sensor? That's it? If I win this game, that'd be pretty amazing. I mean, my position looks pretty solid right now. Good board. Nykthos, Stone Festival in hand, Planeswalker. Unbelievable, honestly. But hey. How good is Lay Down Arms? There's a lot of lands that are not white. That's a bit of an issue I have with this. Why are they doing that? Yeah, I'll draw it. Guess they have another one. Okay. They just have triple Aethergust in their 80 card deck in the top 18 cards. Just playing 4 Aethergust in your sideboard.
Guards, to me.
I sure belly flopped. Leviathans, octopuses, serpents. Oh, I love them all. Nature flows with vigor.
Lay Down Arms looks absolutely excellent in this game, so. Yeah, I'm just worried that it's not consistent enough. You need a very high lanes count to make it work.
We've got the edge in this fight.
Let's take the 4.
You're making me crabby.
Yeah, I think I'm ahead now, honestly. They have their little samurai army and a 4/5 flyer. I have Kiora, I have my engine.
Anyone who harms my people must contend
Damn.
with me.
Alright. Okay. Now I'm like 90% to win this game. What do I do first? I guess just Cavalier. Then untap my Nykthos. Yeah.
The ocean surges.
So now I've
Rise.
down to 15, 17 mana. So I can. They have 7 mana. Okay. I can, for example, get God-Pharaoh's statue, so they can't cast Farewell anymore. I could just get Cityscape Leveler and just kill the Orion. And get frisky with my troll. But then if they draw Farewell, that would hurt a little bit. Can also start by storming first, honestly. Maybe that's just the way to do things. Okay.
I battle for the forces of good. I will rid you of your corruption.
Ratchet Bomb. Blow up all these samurais. Portal to Phyrexia. Nah, I mean, yeah, that wouldn't be so good here. Skysovereign. Skysovereign actually kills the Wanderer. That's pretty nice. Okay, so I'll do that. Make more mana. Cast this. Kill you. Play another Karn. Get the statue. I could also get Pestilent Cauldron, return up to 2 target creature or land cards. It's also really good. Right, I could have done that and go even crazier. Well, I'm gonna go with the statue now. Prevent the farewell, I think that's a pretty good thing. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Opponent had so much interaction. They needed that Teferi 5 to run away with the game themselves, right? They didn't have that effect. They gave me time, and time is all I needed in the end, and they ran out of things. Out of counterspells especially. If they would have had like an absorb at some point. The Aether Gust is good. It's very good, but when we just put all the cards back on top, not so good. And Soul Partition, yeah, wasn't very good there either, was it? Cards like Soul Partition, Aether Gust, or the spot removal, it's good when you have a Teferi, right? When you have that Planeswalker running away with the game, drawing you cards, getting you further ahead. Yeah, excellent hand. Again, I forgot to change the deck. Oh no, is it again a mirror match? Damn. Well, I'm certainly warmed up, so I think this game is gonna go a bit faster. But again, we want to draw, so big downside. Okay. Boseiju can blow up Nykthos. Boseiju can also blow up the artifacts they get with Karn. Just something to keep in mind. Gosh. Alright. Skysovereign is kind of decent against Nissa, I guess. Oh my gosh, this deck is just so stupid. I'm just dead. It's exactly 16. 5, 10, 16. Yeah, there's nothing I can do here. I mean, they literally played out their hand on turn, what? Turn 4? Oh well. Oh well. I have Nykthos, I have Llanowar Elves. Boseiju. I'm not 100% sure if this is a keep, but having 2 utility lands makes me like this hand. But perhaps it's too slow.
Actually, dry walk is something truly spectacular. One drop ripples and grows.
Okay. Probably am supposed to do this. This can also go poorly when they have a second Nykthos. What am I even doing? I don't need to tap my elf.
Now I'm salty. I love to make a splash.
Boone has clearly a better start than me, but not all hope is lost here.
Let's get moving.
Nykthos and Nissa.
Be wary of the ground you walk on.
Oh man. Alright.
Sun in the sky, brine on my skin. Nature flows with vigor.
Swing and a miss? Yeah. We're getting to the stage where it's gonna be difficult for me to make a comeback. Are they gonna get Tormod script here? They probably should exile those Storm the Festivals, yep. Alright. This, I mean, we're playing that deck. We just didn't have that draw. Perhaps should have mulliganed the hand. I mean, it was a very, yeah, perhaps should have mulliganed the hand. Hallelujah! Mono-green devotion, ladies and gentlemen. I will concede this game. But as you can see, the deck is incredibly powerful. Incredibly powerful. And mulliganing, yeah, is part of the game. It's one of the more important decisions for this deck to just mulligan to a hand that is proactively powerful and fast. And that hand perhaps wasn't that, right? 5 lands, an elf, a 5/6. It's really on the border, and probably in the spectrum where you shouldn't keep, and not in the spectrum where you barely keep. When like there's a middle of like keepable hand, non-keepable hand. I was like, it's close on the side of keepable, but on the border to non-keepable. But perhaps it's more on the side of non-keepable, but close to like keepable. You know what I mean? Gosh. Oh, this mono green deck can definitely put down the hammer. Like, what was that last game? So, okay, I like the second Nissa. I think the rest of the deck is fine as is. You could convince me to cut the Paradise Druid for another Lovestruck Beast, but you know, the ramp is pretty important, and the speed, having those rampers, you usually want to have 2 of them. So yeah, I kind of like the Paradise Druid. Sideboard, I could see. That's one of the worst cards. I mean, Ezeka's Chariot is not that important. It's just like this mid-range value card. Yeah, I think that's the one I'm just gonna cut for Portal to Phyrexia. We'll see, we'll see. I mean, Portal is, you have Cityscape Leveler, you have Woodcaller as like these high-end things you can ramp out. And more often than not, you get one of those. But there's situations where you could just get the Portal and run away with a game that way. I do like the idea of that. Also against the mid-range deck. If you get this thing down, wipe the board, kill their Shieldred, their Blood Type Harvester, whatever, and then you just have this thing sitting there. It's unbeatable engine, right? Every turn you get a creature. Yeah. Alright, that is Mono Green Devotion. I hope you could learn something from this video, and I hope you enjoyed it a bit. This is one of the strongest decks in the format, so you should definitely be aware of it or play it yourself. Yeah, and with that, I'm gonna ask you to subscribe if you haven't yet, like the video, comment for the algorithm. I would highly appreciate that. And as always, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye.